We are live. Hey everyone, welcome back to another, I guess it's a playtesting session for the Song of the Fae. I'm Ben, as always, and I have Ricky here, my co-conspirator. You have to say
Oh
hi
hi.
now. There we go.
Hi.
We did try and do one of these last week. In fact, we did one of these last week, and it was live, but Ricky's audio, I don't believe, was actually on Twitch or in the VOD. So I just seemed like a crazy person talking to myself, which is what streaming always is, but a little more than usual. So,
I was a ghost.
I mean, who says you're real now? Maybe people still can't hear you. Maybe it's actually all in my head.
Yeah, that's probably accurate.
So we. Oh, I'll actually show my screen instead of just my face. That might be smart. There we go. Cool. So we're due for another patch soon, and so I'm going to do something I did about a month ago, which was do a stream where we check that everything that's supposed to be in this patch works, and almost certainly find that it does not. So let's with that context out of the way, let's get into it. We'll be referring to this list I already wrote. You don't need to read it because I will be reading it out to you, but feel free to also engage your eyes. Oh, you know what? No, no, no. I need I just realized I don't have Twitch chat visible, which is a classic mistake. Let's oh no, I have to look at the Twitch homepage. Get me out of here. I feel like there's almost nowhere more cursed on the internet than the homepage of Twitch. I know that's not like actually true because there's a lot of stuff on the internet, but it feels true. Okay, so let's boot the game up. Oh, I've got to turn the music off again. I'm gonna end up committing the zero volume. We need a way to save the settings. That's probably overdue. It's amazing that we're this far into making a game where like there's no save file. I don't think we've ever really done that before. Yeah, man, it's the worst. Are you doing more board calculations? 74. Okay. I'm trying not to interrupt you while you do this. The okay, first thing on the list. Well, it says overlay in here, but re-rolling your army is a thing. We've talked about this, like as in Ricky and I have talked about this, and I have talked about it on stream many times. I decided to just make it. So there are two buttons floating in space here. There's a little bit to do to tidy that up, but if you click this one, it gives you a different army. So this is firstly very good for testing, but mostly very good for actually experiencing the diversity of stuff in the game. It's actually very refreshing in my opinion, although the game is much harder when you play with different units. So interested to see how everyone fares with this. There will be a system where like this button won't be available to you all the time when this patch actually goes up, but because I'm the dev, I'm trusted with the keys to the kingdom currently. Not on stream, dude. What is it? The greatest trick the devil ever played on the world is the like idea that he doesn't exist or whatever. You can't just go around saying it on Twitch. Can you imagine like Satan would definitely be like the number one Twitch streamer based on what I understand gets views on Twitch. It'll be Satan in a so like you're allowed to wear a bikini only. Well, no, they changed this, but you were allowed to wear a bikini only if you were in an inflatable pool while streaming. So Satan would definitely be doing that. I think they tightened the rules again, but I think that it's the moving target. Okay, so I don't have a real conviction around what units we should take in into the combat encounter for this one. I'm thinking about what else I need to show off. Most of this won't matter, so we should just play something interesting. This reroll is not balanced, so you can roll really bad units still. We also tweaked a bunch of the unit stats, so I'm going to be bad at everything today, I imagine. Oh, we also changed how the Lancers work. Man, one night's sleep and I've forgotten everything. Let's let's go this way. It's like every week. I feel like if I give like a GDC talk or something ever, it's going to be like the surprising value of redesigning things that were already fine. 3 additional damage when attacked. This is a terrible unit. Uh, yeah. As in to what? Like draw? I'm confused as to the. That's a possibility. I feel like I should show people what you're doing so that they have some narration. But it. Okay. They got a preview. There's some Tetronimos. Ooh. Okay. Why is my cursor visible? There we go. You. Dude, we always have that freedom. I reserve the right to change anything about the game. Maybe. I haven't thought that through. Why does this guy have zero attack? Oh, he's super cursed. Okay. Hmm. Ah. I just made a really bad move. That's game development. I saw a tweet the other day which was like that someone was like, "Why is making games good?" Basically, and I was trying to think of a reply, and all I kept writing is being like, "It's like the ultimate challenge," and I was realizing like, that's like my relationship with it so often. Yeah, yeah, I'm just like, oh yeah, like punching myself in the face is actually the answer to this question. Let's move for positioning. Well, you should try game development. For some reason, we're actually playing like chess, not checkers on this one. I'm having to think. It's not that useful what I just did. It's better than nothing. Oh yeah, okay. You've messed up now, skeleton. This is it for you. No, it's not. Oh my god. You have 6 attack. That's good. You resist. Ah, you resist water. What the hell? Why are these? Why do the elements matter suddenly? You have 6 defense. You'll die if I put you here. Put you here instead. Oh, you hate to see it. All right, there. We're gonna get our asses handed to us. I don't think I can actually like can succeed here. Uh, that's fine. Okay, we need to run away. This has been an awful start. I know what we need to do. I need to separate out the things that are in the changelog from the bugs as well. So, uh, these things are things that need to happen, and these are changes. So, reroll button exist. Stop writing pre-roll instead of reroll. I know reroll's not a real word, but like, please just let me survive with at least one unit. Let's go. All right. Well, that was absolutely brutal. Take a reward, 2 Vim. We have 6 Vim and 1 unit. This is going to be tough. Let's go to the mace. This way. All right. For once, a challenge is exactly what I need. That's a rare and somewhat welcome occurrence. Oh, of course, the unit I brought in here is going to be hard to get back. Yeah, you're always like, oh, the boring Tetronimo. It's because you like straight line. It would be boring, except that it's your best friend. All right, so we have a monk and a merc and a merc. I mean, we want the other cleric. Am I going to make it? Probably. The bard movement is kind of annoying in the maze, but I also sort of like how it makes the floor fall much more often, which is actually interesting. Weak blood, kind of bad. Cowardly, also pretty bad. Maybe you should be my big dog defender, but you could be too. Would you like to be my big dog defender? That's fair. Okay, I gotta put on the list. Why is um, select sound effect is at least 2 times, if not 3 times, too loud. Overlapping sounds? Question mark. So that was a dramatic turnaround. We started with 4 units, lost 3, and got 3 back in 2 turns. Let's keep going. 6 Vim. So a shop is not yet smart. Maybe like this. Okay. So probably put the monk there. You have 4 defense and you're a rock type. So this could kill you on the first turn. That seems quite good. Then this can also be like here maybe. Oh, scary. Okay, and then maybe you go there as a result. What's better? That's probably better. Okay, that's a baller first move. I tell you what. Oh my god. This Merc has 25 defense now. The cleric is so good. I love when you can pull off a cleric move. Wait. Oh, dude, I know there's a bug here which is kind of funny. After the cleric marked a unit and then the cleric and the merc killed it together and then the cleric got the blessed buff and got a skill buff out of it and then its skill went up to 8 from 4 and that applied for the buff on the merc. So it like in the middle of applying the blessed buff got stronger. That that shouldn't happen, but like it's kind of funny. uh Cleric, well, stat changes for no, why would I put this? Uh Cache initial skill value for cleric before applying buffs. Do not use buffed skill to buff others. Man, I was like, how did I get to 25? That's so good. You come over here because we're just going to clean up now. Yes, and it's also, I believe, one of the 2 icons left from like the Kenny NL's asset pack still in the game. Yeah, the normal skull for the punishments is also from that asset pack. Everything else has changed, I'm pretty sure. The sword was based on a sword from it, but I drew it again, if I remember correctly. The sword's not a sword? The sword looks like a sword, but it's so much more. Okay, despite the fact that I don't need to do this, I'm going to demo re-rolling the shop because I'm here now. Um, although this is a really good shop, so I don't really want to re-roll it yet. These upgrades are insane. There's a, I'm going to, but just like look at these upgrades. Have you seen them? Well, you get upgrades again. It restocks it. So this, I mean, It's good for everyone. Well, yeah, well, for the price of a whole unit, then yeah, you can. I'm buying both. But I'm trying to decide who gets this. I think the cleric will pog out of control with it, but then maybe that's not the right move. Yeah, that's a good move. Let's make this one stronger, even though it's cowardly. We can replace the trait one day. I do think it's funny that you can skip the reward you just bought for one Vim. That like just the idea of the shopkeeper being like, really? It is funny how he says no refunds, but then he gives you a partial refund, I guess. Or are you just like destroying it to release the inherent Vim trapped within it? This one, base 4 attack. Both of these aren't great, but a unit is a unit, and I'd like a rogue more. So I have no Vim, so re-rolling the shop is sort of pointless, but I still want to do it. I could put my crappy merc in there. I just want to demonstrate that it works. So this is a testing stream, not a winning stream. Whatever. Go in the hole. Okay, cool. It worked. So yeah, the shop restocks and refreshes when you do that. As an archer now, kind of want it, but it's okay. I got a reward. I swear, I always come out of the shop and I'm like, I don't deserve anything extra. Why am I getting something? Let's make the rogue more skillful. I don't know why this unit has 4 punishments next to it when I thought I changed the code for this. Let's not get derailed, but yeah, I'm trying to decide if it like did 2 passes over this or something and made a different random decision the second time. There might be a bug lurking there. I have to get 2 punishments to get this unit. That's awful. I hate it. What if instead I just went to the boss? I have to take a punishment to go to the boss. No. Um, what if I do this? Oh my goodness, this is a spooky situation. How far away can you? You can mark units really far away, actually. Pretty often. Who do I want to knock out quickly here? You're gonna come up here to hang. You're gonna do that. You could kill us, but you won't probably. You could do that as well. You can come in this way or this way. You can't get to me. You're all... So what I want to do on this board, desperately, is swap the monk with a unit into this gap and have marked that unit so that I get the blessed buff on both the cleric and this rogue. Question is who I do that to. And I think the answer is this unlucky skeleton, just because I can. Oh no, he's gonna move anyway though. I think I'd prefer to do like no, but this move is so strong that it's worth doing at the start that I'm considering here because like no one can kill one of my. Oh no, they can actually. It's this one that needs to be dealt with. Um, kill my rogue. He's for he resists metal. Resists metal. Man, that's a okay. So actually, I think it is safe. So look, I still think the right thing to do is to mark someone. Then the next turn, swap whoever seems right in with the monk. What that with? But I want to, I want to, I want to do the swap because I can get both of these buffed from blessed if I do that. So I think the right thing to do is something like this, honestly, and then I'll swap this with the monk next turn. Yeah, I thought you would do that. But then if I do this, See, now, like, yeah, this skeleton rightly is pretty scared of me. Now, watch this. Just send the assassin in. And one better again. One, yeah. One shot the boss. Yeah. See, it's kind of worth. Yeah, I think we might have to cap how powerful Blessed can be, right? Like, even to the extent of maybe Blessed actually should be a fixed buff and it shouldn't be variable at all. I'm just gonna take all these mercs. Well, I mean, that was a good boss fight. Story of my life. We want this archer probably. Can we put all of these things? That's this is four. So 4, 6 is 10 and plus 3. We can't afford all of them. Cool. All right. Centered. Who? Okay. Archers are good when they're centered. That's for sure. There's a lot of purple traits around here though, because like I could give this to the cleric if my build's going to be a cleric build. I still think it's best on the archer. Can you hear my dog crying inside my office? She wants to play, clearly. The game, I mean, not the not anything the dog would want to do. Who needs more defense? We're kind of spoiled for choice. Got a bunch of garbage mercs though. I mean, the archer could use more defense, but the cleric is kind of the secret to the entire build once again, but only because it's OP and should be nerfed. Let's do it to the archer. Archers are too good. Oh, I got a dog. All right. Oh, xenophobe. For each, the same class. Surely you get that. That's a lot of encounters. Yeah. 15 encounters is so many more than I'm currently playing that I got to think about that. I think I play about 5 from the start to the boss usually. But um, the ratio should be. Let me do it that way actually. If it was 5 encounters, 3 combat, 1 shop, and 1 challenge would be normal. So you multiply by 3 and you get my answer to the 15 one. Uh, what? It multiply 9 combat. Yeah, 3 by 3 is 9, 3 by 1 is 1, and 3 by 1 is 1. So 933 is what I would say maybe. Maybe 942 or something potentially is more correct. Man, there's a lot of combat in the Fey biome. Let's go get a reward. Okay, so we have tested. Let's look at the list quickly. Tested the reward button. Oh, I didn't talk about the kill indicator. I can talk about that in a second, but it's working fine. Bulk reward UI we've seen. You can get multiple rewards in one block now. I feel it's pretty self-explanatory, so I'm not going to like narrate it on stream. It'll be in the devlog. You can reroll shops. We showed that. Screen frame. Oh yeah, so most of these are things that were... Oh, punishments are randomly assigned. We did see that. I got a punishment. I might get another one. I'll show the new units and stuff in combat in the Fey biome. So we're working on this biome as the main thing at the moment, trying to like fill it out with all the stuff we've already designed. So I'll show you a combat encounter, and we'll probably also go to these henge rooms, which need a space between the word henge and room at some point. Yeah, it's a henge room. Welcome to my henge room. Do you want me to show them on stream or not? Wait, are you in Miro? Figmo, okay. Whoa, this is cool. I like how it looks. And then do they have punishments next to them still or something where you earn punishments? Yeah, yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. This looks cool, which is definitely the goal. It's a lot more like visually passable. Yeah, and then you can pick any of the ones that have been exposed now, which is the red, red or blue here. Yeah, you can get orange or green as well. Yeah, yeah. It's this is good because you still have the tactical element of like you might choose to do an encounter you don't want to get to one you do want, which I think is like a good element of the current design. So how many did that take you to get there? One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, it's good. And it's interesting actually that like this is only true of the one you've drawn potentially, but going up the left side like this or up the right side like this or through the center get you the same number of encounters. That won't always be true, but I don't think it matters if it's like plus or minus one or two or something in the number. Oh my god, I just came back to my run of the game and I'm like, oh, I have to place 4 units out of my party of 10? This is going to be difficult. We want the cleric, but we're going to be facing all these units that swap your stats around, so I'm terrified. Oh, I got a virus. Okay. Zayman the Blood Blocked. I wonder if Zayman will watch this VOD. Um, that's understandable. It seems like the kind of thing that you should pay attention to. The cleric is sick. All of these units are mostly ass, but this one will buff my other mark, which is worth it. Actually, big brain moves. This one is buffed by every unit of the same class, so it will be able to kill this. So I don't need to place this where I was going to. I can actually put it like up here somewhere instead. Oh, it'll get the blessed buff when I kill it. Okay, this is probably the right. It's still the right way to start. Yeah, this is the right thing to do. Yeah. Now, the thing is, I can just go and like, well, I will probably just go and smack this Bernier in the face, but this could be a problem. The this virus over here, I can't do anything about the virus to be honest. Wait, dude, the the Bernier is the one that swaps defense, right? What if the Bard gets the defense of the Bernier? That's I think I excluded the Bard from the possible candidate list, didn't I? Let's check that. Can go. Virus can target. Yeah, we filtered it out. Leaders don't get targeted by the virus or any of the others. Uh, that's probably the right way for it to work because otherwise it's the only way to increase your bard's defense, and that's very weird. I kind of like it though. So this can't actually kill the Bernie on its own. I was just like not looking closely enough before. Um, Perhaps okay. So there's moves that make sense, but they're tricky to pull off the right way. I think one of the better moves is to move this like out of the way because the ghost will likely zip into that spot there. Oh no, I was wrong. The virus wanted to do its thing. So for the benefit of people watching this who don't understand what this unit does, this one it can choose to target a unit and swap its attack stat with that unit's attack. This one can do the same with defense, and there's another one that does it with skill. They're all very evil. I don't know what to do. The 13.
Potentially the ghost will move in between.
Yeah. Or maybe I'll get it. It'll swap. Ah! It's too clever. I can go and kill the Burnier, so whatever. Let's do that. Just take care of it.
It is quite far away.
So I can get another buff, which might be necessary because Blessed is worn off.
I think you want to try and get your stats back from this unit.
I do want the 5 back, but the right thing to do there is to do nothing for now.
Move your bard well out of the way, and then you can move your cleric later and potentially give your cleric give your archer cleric stats.
Let's just get the Bite out of there and see what happens next. Ghost went there. Interesting. So the Ghost cannot be killed in that position easily still.
Yeah, but you can move your merc and set a trap.
This one? Or what do you mean by set a trap here?
If you move your merc like one square like northwest, then potentially the ghost will be tempted to move there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
That's northeast.
Oops.
Northwest. Sorry, I'm looking at
Yeah,
the
yeah.
map.
No! The worst outcome. These units do really mess you up. Oh, don't take my attack like that. It's the worst. Give it to this unit. That'd be okay. Um, Start shooting one of these because they won't move. And I can... Oh, wow. That's injured. I see. No! Dude, I can't beat it. This is like actually... I don't know how I'm going to do it.
You can run away, man.
Oh, now I can. Oh, I can get out. Yep. Goodbye. Okay, so as you can see, this biome is not easy. Luckily, we have many units. Oh, and a big upgrade. We did lose the cleric, which is sad, but we can make this merc better again. Is that the right move, though? I don't know if it is. I think I want to make something else decent.
Rogue is better.
Yeah, they both got crappy traits. They lose defense, which isn't the worst, but it's not good. This one's got heaps of skills, so let's do that. To Vim. We might actually want to go to a henge room, although I don't know if I can. That's combat, yeah. You need 3 of them.
Oh, really?
We might as well go down here then.
No, chess combat. Yeah, 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 yeah. Again, the lag.
I see, yeah, yeah. I was like, oh, this will be positioned to get a henge room next time at least, as long as I can survive. All right, we want this merc, even though it's scary to bring a good unit against the stat swapping ones. Ooh, I wonder if this will work properly this time. I don't know if the archer will. We'll see. Take the. What do you say? Oh, spam call. I thought you were saying this person's name was a spam call or something, but it's actually Finini the Sturdy. So, yeah,
Spam call.
spam call. Hmm. Hmm. I kind of want to use the dog here. Like, as in, I think that something like this is actually pretty good. I'm thinking about repelling the virus with the dog, basically. Let's.
Will it get repelled on the dog?
If. Ooh.
It can still swap stats with you.
It can only swap stats with the dog. Yeah, it will get 0 attack, so it'll make my dog hostile. Now, worthwhile moves. This rogue here will become an 12 attack rogue that can kill this and this in one move. But this thing will probably swap its stats with the rogue right after.
Yeah, just move it. Kill the husk man.
Just like there instead, you mean? Because this thing's hang on, get off this. This thing's range ends. Wait, it can't target this square. This is safe. But it could move, but it can't do both. Yeah, it's fine. So it's like the equations appearing around me meme right there. Oh, it only has 1 defense. We didn't account for that part.
Yeah, that was a very bad. Right, right.
I didn't think about the fact its trait was so shit until a little too late there. But this is alright. Um, dude, the it has 9 skills still. That's not right.
But oh, it should get have the same code as the
Yeah, it uses the same code path. It just doesn't have the same stats. So 482. Okay, wow. There might be other examples of that if we didn't adjust everything. What else did we tweak yesterday? Okay. Well, good to know. You will have your attack reduced by the dog, but I can't kill you in one move. Um, there's actually many ways to approach this, but let's do this.
I have good news.
Mm,
There are pre-existing things on GitHub that will act as Geronimo's for you.
that is good. It doesn't seem like a super hard problem, but if someone can already tell me the algorithm, I'm more than happy to use it. Um,
Just get the thing to run in the thing, but no, that'd be too hard.
all right, now I can go to a henge room. Cool. These are indeed loading. You can see the checkerboard floor in here, which I didn't actually speak to on stream yet, but we I don't know, spontaneously decided to make a stylistic decision and we like it, so I guess everyone has to cope with the consequences of that now. This is the kind of thing where once I might have said, like, we'll consider adding an option for this, but I'm not currently considering adding an option. I'm considering telling you to accept what I decide.
This doesn't have the hidden stuff.
No, it just has the spot you can do it, but we need to make visually appear, like obvious that this is the spot you can deposit units. Let's add that actually, which is create pit in henge room. Yeah, I was looking at Enthi as well. Or like IATS or whatever is also not great. Yeah, maybe it should be like altar. That's what I was pausing on before, like a pedestal you put them on. Because I mean, they have that at Stonehenge, right? You did do sacrifices.
Can you rotate this 90 degrees clockwise?
Yes. What did you need to see?
I just like the
The yet again, the more 3D things that are actually in the game, the more I'm like, whoa, do you know the game's in 3D when I rotate it?
It's weird because like the tree are 2D things in the 3D space, but the blocks are actually 3D.
Yeah, yeah. Gnoon, the coward.
Werehorses don't have skill for trade, do they?
No, they do not. Do how about of the facebone units? Are there any others that don't?
With the werehorses, it says that they're a centaur when you have a broken one.
That's an easy thing to fix, though. Where's my list? Rename centaur to werehorse. Okay, so we have this. Oh, actually, the other thing I want to do is fix unit card image, well, avatar size. Reset to name. The horse is getting shrunk on the card
I didn't notice there's an enormous array of punishments.
in the corner. Yeah, it's extreme. I'll tell you that much. I don't really know why actually, because
I've also noticed that I don't think my audio comes through identically.
you don't think so.
Let me mute you in.
Oh no, I know why it's not doing it. I haven't added the audio stream in the other configuration. Because it should be. Yeah. I think if you were to now speak and then listen to yourself on stream, you would hear yourself. That's unfortunate. But I have been mostly talking to myself this time, so maybe I'll still upload this VOD.
I'm saying words and I'm continuing to say them for some time. Hey, now I can hear myself.
Yeah, each like scene in OBS has a separate list of audio devices, so I had to add it to this scene as well. It's literally like
Hello.
getting into streaming is like I am someone who knows how to use a computer, and the tools are shit. Like OBS is pretty good for an open source thing, but like it's not user friendly. Everything's like, would you like to shoot yourself in the foot over and over again?
Is there a correct answer to that?
I think the answer is no, but very few tools give you that as a choice you can actually make. All right. Well, I mean, we know what the problem was, but I'm still pissed about it. All right. Well, I guess everyone say hi to Ricky for real now.
Hello. I've been here the whole time, but I was a ghost.
Yo, I guess we did joke about that at the start. Like that joke is going to seem even better. By even better, I mean like not absolutely trash tier, perhaps, but you know, I don't know what I want to do here because I mean the boss doesn't exist, and this corner of the map is disgusting.
You can dance with your friends if you want to.
But I could also leave them behind, right?
If your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they ain't no friends of mine.
All
I
right.
have realized there can be a situation in the Tetronimo map design where you have no choice but to do one starting thing.
Is that bad? I don't really know.
No, it's not bad. It's just very funny. Just imagine you spawn in and it's like, hey, suck on this.
Yeah, accept your fate. Man, this is a spicy starting spawn. I actually might do something like this. Yeah.
Realized like the big issue with this map,
Ba
like
ba
the
ba
thing that
da
we
da.
landed on at the start was like this number of encounters is the right number. That's why the map is this size. We just never actually put anything in the game that would enforce
That being the
like
case, yeah.
well, it just like was like yeah, I like this design because it fixes the issue of being like there are only so many things you can do, but there are infinite ways to get to that situation, which is the tedium comes to.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you.
There are infinite ways to get to the same eight places.
um, were you watching that room, by the way? Because
I saw you kill a ghost. I
w-
was not.
okay, it was very good. We basically like killed three of the four enemies in the first move, and then the last enemy on the next move.
I will have to think about how werehorses should
Use skill, yeah, because they don't have like an ability. Their ability is moving weirdly currently.
yeah, what do I have in here? Oh, yes. I know why they use skill for now.
What do they do?
Shall I read it?
Sure,
Every skill turns transform into an unarmed unit with bard stats for skill turns.
that's right. Yeah, yeah.
It should just be for one turn.
But that is still something we have to put in. Can you put that where all the other unit stuff is in
It
Mira?
yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Haunting is better than any of the negative traits we currently have, but who do we want to get? Weak blood should probably get removed. That makes the rogue useless.
Yeah. What's cow do?
Lose two
You
defense after being attacked.
right?
Like it's not good, but like this is
Weak
useless.
blood is
So
much worse,
okay.
particularly in this build.
I also like I can go to the boss. I don't even know where I'm gonna go. Let's just see what happens. I can't remember what happens if you go here.
You don't want to go into dread into punishment territory. It 100% is not generating those unit punishment things, right?
Yeah, I don't know why though.
Oh boy, this is
This is
welcome to
moody.
the welcome to the nether regions.
Yeah, I knew there was no room model for this, but I did set up the data, but I didn't configure which units are supposed to be here, which might be why there are so many snakes. There's a lot of snakes. Um, Spoiled for choice. I'm just going to be snake squashing.
You could get so much vim.
How?
get the hunter.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Hmm. Man, the werehorse's movement is really cool to have for flexibility. Like, I'm not used to thinking about being able to move like this.
It's not right.
Well, it's not a true knight movement. No, we talked about how it was going to work, though.
Yeah, that's yeah. I didn't realize that was the case. I'd forgotten that conversation.
Well, like, it.
It's good. It's just I had forgotten about it.
Well, the only thing that's different from true knight is that it can move straight forward, too.
Yeah.
I don't think I can mark anyone useful. You can run in there and hit that, but you'll die. You could maybe. No, you have to move twice before you'll be useful.
Oh
You,
yeah, this hunter's skill sucks.
like,
So
I can just go and do. Let's just go kill both. That was a likely outcome, but oh, somehow it didn't happen. Okay. Um, we should just kill you because we can't mark you without risking.
does does the werehorse attack diagonally?
I don't think so.
For some reason, I was like, because he's holding the daggers, my
Ha-
brain was like, yeah, he can
have you
do that.
noticed this feedback cycle where the grappler pulls the dog and then the dog, yeah, the dog barks the grappler back, so they like get vacuumed to the wall over here.
Yeah. Oh boy, get wrecked by a snake, buddy.
Yeah, for some reason. Oh no, my dog. That's not gonna get there. You should consider being here. Yeah. Oh no. I mean, that's fine. You're just gonna die there, grappler. I think so. They keep coming. 12 defense, 7 plus 6 will get over that. Cool.
I just had the very funny image of like, what if the little snakes laid little eggs and then even smaller snakes hatched out of them?
I, let it be known that most of your ideas are good. They're just like difficult.
Just the idea of like you have the snake boss which lays all these eggs that hatch into snakes, and then the snakes lay even more eggs.
Why is this
That
snake
is a
so
very
strong? Oh, it wasn't cowed. Okay, it got cowed when that happened. It had a different trait before.
those stats should fade away.
It has an
Maybe
end.
they'll fade next turn.
Yeah, they'll fade when the buff's over, which isn't yet. I mean, I want to mark it, but it's not worth it. Let's just kill it. Wait,
You know,
what?
everybody always
What
says,
the what?
uh, such and such feels constricted.
Can can werehorses charge?
Oh, quite possibly.
Yes. Didn't know that. I haven't used them in a while.
I didn't realize that was a trait that they had. Uh, it's not bad. I guess it. Oh, you know what it is? They used to be centaurs, and then we made them into werehorses.
Yeah.
So they have the centaur's ability.
Oh, interesting. I'm just going to the convenience store now. That's not what I. That's not actually how it should work. I haven't wired this up yet. Yeah, have that. Whatever. Give me that. Give me that. I mean, why not make the werehorse strong? Sure, it's my good unit. I think that this. Where am I going to go back to?
Won't the game just end now?
I think it will. Whoa! Other weird things. He's got -2.
Oh, that's not supposed to happen.
I like that. Assign your last reward. You won. All right. Well, we found some problems, but mostly I was just surprised by how the werehorse worked. We actually
Yeah.
didn't.
I mean,
We didn't find
this
very
is
many
the
bugs so much as like just things that aren't finished.
yeah.
Uh, I don't think I need to play a whole run again. We got a fair few things to fix there. None of these are crazy difficult though, which is good. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. I didn't write anything down that we saw that was obviously wrong. I guess the -2 attack on the dog is bad, but I don't know like how exactly we got there. Oh, and the other thing was the unit reward slash punishment tiles are way too common or something. Well, no, reward slash punishment generation is wrong. Is probably good enough. Okay. Let's play the desert biome for a sec, just so I can check if there's anything I haven't uh, tested here in a minute, and then I might be able to fix a couple of these on stream, but I probably won't do all of it on stream. I gotta do some other work later this afternoon anyway. It's not game related. Let's go reroll a couple times. Sure, seems reasonable. It's technically a bug that the checkerboard pattern doesn't appear immediately when the room first spawns in, but it kind of seems like an intentional visual effect too.
Yeah, I didn't think it was an issue that required
It's not. I mean, it
attention.
doesn't need immediate attention. Certainly, maybe eventually. Okay, so you can't shoot anybody. You're. I mean, we actually have a pretty difficult setup here. At least you have strong attack though. This is gonna be really hard.
The desert at low skill is very difficult.
I need to block this skeleton from killing my archer. Oh, okay. That wasn't quite what I expected to happen, but that's cool. Maybe this is better. Wait. Mm-hmm. This dragged me closer with every turn, huh? Um, I
Should
can
be able to target it at some point.
I can send the hunter in there as well. Like it's one range more than I have on my target. I'm trying to think about the best way to approach this strategically because, like, I'm assuming this move would happen at some point when the skeleton comes up to the merc.
Yeah, this is kind of the thing. You get into this like stalemate kind of pattern where you just want them to. But honestly, like, I'm like, this is a strong position. Like, just yeah, like, just hold your turn.
Oh, you can't mark the same way you can with the cleric. I always forget.
I don't remember the difference between the two.
The hunter can only mark in a straight line, I think. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe I was just too far away before.
Yeah, I think your skill is just too low.
I can mark this, but that won't actually like kill it on this
Yeah, but you can
turn.
get him next turn.
Yeah, it seems worth it. I was trying to think if there was a way I was going to get punished that I
Oh,
couldn't
he's a
see.
parasite.
There is a way I can get screwed here, which is that if that hadn't resisted, we would have been absolutely like wrecked.
Yeah.
Why not shoot this? Sure.
Overkill. Oh, that's something I was thinking about today.
Overkill? Question mark.
So, I mean, this is talking a little bit of shop, but picture in your mind the WCT, right? Right?
T.
Give me T
Give me another letter of the T word.
O U R
Oh,
N.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, how would you score this game?
As in, like, other than someone decisively winning or losing it.
Yeah, like because there are good victories, and presumably the victory in which you're can you just mark him? He'll die, right?
No, no, sorry, I'm pausing to think about what you're saying.
He'll die. You should mark him the hunter. Because like if you lost units, that would be bad. Right?
Yeah, I think there's two. Well, sorry. There is a very obvious place to draw inspiration from, which is chess, which is that, like, your strength of your position is ultimately to do with, like, what material you have and how it's positioned. Uh, and what material you've gained or lost, etc., is part of that. Because if you can come up with a value score for each unit, you've got part of that. But the positioning is really. You require, like, millions of chess games to calculate that part. So I'm not sure what our version of that is.
Positioning is a dynamic score in chess. Like once the game's over, that's not a score anymore. I'm thinking like if
Well,
you and I got the same army and we played the same encounter, how would you differentiate between which one of us did it better? I would think number of turns,
yes,
number of units lost.
faster is better, more units killed is better, less units lost is better. There's style
Yeah.
point sort of things where you can say, like, using the unit's abilities effectively could give you a higher score, but that's a different way of thinking about score potentially to what we're saying here.
Yeah. The other thing I was thinking was overkill.
Yeah, I've thought about, like, how that could be useful before, but didn't get very far.
Anyway, I was thinking this for WCT, and if you, because that's basically how I could imagine it working.
Yeah, it's cool, like, the idea of being able to, like, being given a, I guess, a more enclosed challenge like that, and then you have some idea of how well you did afterwards. This is actually going to be kind of hard for me to pull this off if they're grouped up this way. The slow march of the dog. Let's do this.
The archer is really underpowered
God damn it!
in the desert.
Well, there's not a lot that's going to happen here. Maybe we just move towards the door a little bit. That was rough. Okay. Yeah, okay. We've got enough money on the first encounter to make the shop meaningful, though, so that's kind of good. The shop has a hunter in it. Okay, yeah, yeah, sure. Just rub it in my face. Uh, or a
He's
lancer.
pretty good. He needs attack.
Yeah, but there's an attack up here which we could give to him.
I would be tempted to get the hunter and give him attack rather than getting the lancer. He's a traitorous lancer, which is a whole.
Yeah, a whole thing. I think this is probably my best bet at, like, making more money, which might be the only way to redeem this start. We'll see. Who's got a negative trait? You. Yeah, you can be blood blessed. Sure, it's the opposite of what you've got.
I thought about doing the shop Easter egg. It should unlock the trait penitent, but I haven't decided what that trait should do yet.
Do you think that the archer deserves this attack upgrade or, like, the hunter?
The archer needs more skill before it should get more attack.
It's not quite a sniping tower, but it's almost there. Also,
Yeah.
there's a good argument for giving it to the merc, honestly.
Yeah, the merc is a little bit useless.
Well, it's also, like, it can become quite, like, I guess it's like a reasonable quality unit.
See, in this situation, I would just take the
I want the rewards, but
all the rewards and go to the boss, right? Like,
I can't do that in one move.
no. I mean, like
But
what
I don't know if I want to go to a shop on the way. It's kind of squandering it. That's all. But
this
yeah,
punishment thing is really not working. If you go
that's
challenge, combat, reward, I think you'll get shop.
you will. Oh no, challenge, huh?
Oh yeah.
I mean, this will give me a shop. That's probably the way to do it.
Do you want a shop?
Well, it's a risk-free room, but I can't buy anything. So the question is it
Yeah. Whereas
wasteful?
the challenge, you should get something other than you might potentially lose a unit though.
Yeah, but my units aren't amazing. I don't know.
Yeah, I would be tempted to take the challenge.
Let's do it. Wait, this is not the way to do it. Is it? Oh,
No,
it's back with the combat tile. It's this. Yeah, that's a good demonstration of some stuff we were talking about earlier.
yeah.
Okay, so there's two archers in here, but one's much better, so I'm gonna get that one. Okay, then let's get the other one. The rules seem kind of funny that being diagonal doesn't recruit here, but I don't know if we should change it.
I don't think so. Can you can get round to these things?
I can get the attack one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. This long straight thing seemed like a much better idea, and then
We changed the movement. Oh, I
and
squandered a
then we
move
changed the
there.
move, and now the yeah, you're still gonna be fine though.
So, this is actually a pretty impactful upgrade for any of these units. Like,
It should go to your merc or your hunter because they're gonna be moving.
the Merc has the skill buff, so the
Yeah,
def buff built in. The Hunter, like, if this unit's
the
gonna
hunt
survive, it kind of needs this.
the hunter doesn't have good enough skill to not have good defense.
I next yoink. Doesn't really matter that much, but it's
It's
like,
better than merc.
yeah.
You're not gonna
The
use two
archer's
archers.
kind of garbage. Oh,
Doesn't have good enough
two
skill.
skill. This seems like the hunter should have this.
Yeah.
Like it just makes it good. So,
Yep.
okay. So then we can do this. Oops. Or we could actually do this. Yeah. This is gonna be insane. I forgot about this room. Oh boy. Let's just shoot some people. Yeah. Maybe not the throw because it won't work. Who's the biggest threat here that I can take out in one shot?
There's a metal frog on the
Yeah, I'm
northwest
seeing it.
wall.
I'm seeing it. Wait,
Oh,
northwest. Oh, there's
oh
two.
yeah, the northeast one has higher attack.
Yeah, I think this is good. Let's try it. I haven't really analyzed anything else, but I don't think my brain can. The infinite grapplers. uh,
Grapplers are really going to pick you apart, aren't they?
it's kind of cool that like in these rooms, grapplers actually become a significant force to deal with. Because look, they're preying on this archer here. They just sucked him in.
Uh, I
Recruit
would.
some stuff.
There's a four skill archer in front of you, which would because the thing is the grapplers moved into your other target, so I'm like, well, you can keep.
It nearly worked.
Yeah, I would probably move your hunter back to kill this. Yeah.
Oh my god. Ziggy's super upset outside the door.
Can you? No, you can't convert these clerics. They're too far away.
Dude, this is ridiculous. I feel like
You you can move your other archer's target so they're both targeting the grappler and kill it.
it doesn't reach. I can shoot this grappler or something though. Is that the best thing for me to do? Maybe. This snake is going to kill this archer on the next turn.
It's resistant to you.
Yeah. Wait, this the grappler is? The snake's not.
No, no, the grappler was resistant to the archer. Wood resists earth.
But it'll still work.
Oh yeah, your attack is higher than I thought it was.
Oh, didn't see that one. It's also bad. You get double attacked there. This
Yeah,
probably is the only
nice.
choice.
Why?
The frog does two attacks.
The frog is way too powerful. Like, just the frog could be a boss. Like, your hunter is in danger.
Yeah. Not like there's not. I just have to move it a little bit to get it out of it, though.
Yeah.
This seems like probably a good way to do it. Sure. The archers really come into their own when you've got like existing targeted squares. Because like this to here becomes a pretty good move now.
I love how your grappler undermined the like the only move it made on that turn was like, I'm coming to get you. And then the grappler was like, quick, I'll move him out of the way.
Something I've never had to consider before, but currently do, is we can't tell which archer's targeting which square.
Yeah.
Because like actually no, interesting. It's critically important which one it is that's targeting the frog because it won't work if it's the wrong one. I'm pretty sure this one's targeting over here and this one is targeting the frog, so I have to move the merc in to kill the frog.
You draw a line, either like I was thinking a dotted line or like an arc
I think if you
with
hover
arrow.
over the archer, you could like have the square visually indicate that it's theirs.
Yeah, or draw the arc when that happens.
So much licking noise in my headphones. Resists. That's fine. Oh, damn it. I'm stupid. I didn't think about the dog. Man, this game's difficult, eh? Don't shoot the dog, no!
You Mac.
I mean, you're going to lose them on a map like this. There's not a lot you can do. All these snakes are so strong because they've got like they got like xenophobe and stuff, so they get like super buffed by each other's presence.
I would just go around with your hunter, like
It's not
taking
strong
damage.
enough to kill most of these.
I know.
I think
Your seven attack archer is definitely holding the party together.
this is also not like this
Do
merc's
any of the
useful.
do any of these neutral units have really good traits that would activate if you converted them?
Weak blood, nimble, wounded, injured. No, the doors are open again in this room for some reason. So that's another one for the list. I've got that in height, but I'll write it down again. Boss
The
doors
the
should not open after turns. And the other thing is the X of Y units placed thing. That's also in the backlog. Yeah,
the dog is going to put this grappler in harm's way, which is great.
that is good. So I can. You are weak to fire and you are weak to water, so this is useless on your own. My plan is if one of these guys. Actually, it's not a good plan. I've just realized it won't work. I kind of got to move this merc away, actually, if this is going to work. Interesting. Well, my dog got moved to a position that made that fine, because this is just going to get killed. And yet I don't know what to do.
You should use your your bard to buff your team.
But it only buffs skill, which is only useful on the dog, which isn't next to anything.
Or the archer, the four skill archer.
But I can't aim it on the same turn I give it the buff.
Yeah, but you'll be able to aim it next turn. At the moment, like there's no other good
Well,
moves.
the one I'm holding here, I think, is a good move.
Oh yeah, you'll kill him. Oh, what's this? No, Earth doesn't have any relationship to fire. You're fine.
Oh, it survived the archer shot, huh? I didn't think about that. It's okay. This is the most mentally taxing thing ever. I'm so like I can feel it fading fast.
I mean,
Oh, we didn't
totally.
get there. I didn't think about that.
Oh, the resistance. Fire.
Yeah.
Just move your other archer as well. This is so funny. It's just like archers cleaning up. You're like, the rest of your army is actually kind of like garbage.
That's what happens usually, right? Like you end up with some units that are good, and the rest of them kind of just get dragged along.
Yeah.
Anyone with less than 7 defense who'd like to just get killed? Maybe some of these ones. I don't know. The dog will bark you away. It'll bark you,
I,
but you
th-
won't move.
I think this is an interesting like argument for a type of unit that has a buff effect that increases over time, or a series of traits that get stronger over time. Oh man.
I actually think it's more of an argument that this size of room is too big.
Yeah, this size of room is really only for the bosses, where
This only exists because we had to build a like stand-in for the Fey Queen. Was the original concept for it.
yeah, yeah. Whereas if there was a boss here, you could just target the boss and kill him.
Oh my god. The archer is going to be the only way to pull this off, and it's going to be just one at a time. You resist metal. Oh, yeah, of course you do. Why are these all so strong still? Each unique class, yeah. So you always reach a point where you kill enough enemies where they start getting weaker with each move. I think this is. I want this rogue, but I can't get it in one move. All right. There's nothing good here. Like for a one-turn move, that is. So maybe.
You could move your bard to a position where they could get the rogue and the merc next turn.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is consolidating better or is just positioning better? Because this is probably a good position.
I think positioning at this point. But it's like it's. I mean, some of your other units will they get better by increasing your army?
Um, increasing my army. Let's have a look. No, because they're capped at their maximum buff for that one. We can get an extra defense for an element that's the same as this, but nobody's metal here. So, oh, this cleric is. I think we want the rogue, but we could also. This is. Oh, we can't get this. We can only get the rogue. I'm on the fence as to whether the bard should be able to charm units even if they're not in line with its movement. I thought that was likely that would happen.
Brutal. We should just flee this battle. Move on to the next thing.
There isn't a next thing, is there? Or is it because I'm going to start playing probably?
Yeah, you're gonna get the Fey Bone next.
I'm glad it chose to squander its move. Okay. What to do with these mercs is not obvious still. I hate snakes, dude. I've had enough of these mother freaking snakes in this mother freaking game.
Rip.
I can't move. That's what happens when you can't move, right?
Yeah, this snake is really trouble for you. You got to move your dog up.
I can push it away with the dog. Yeah, otherwise I'm gonna just bleed out here, aren't I? It'll move back. That's the yeah. But it lost an attack because of the dog. We were saved. The thing is, okay, so I can
It
do
feels constricted. Is the
doing
trouble.
doing this is good, but I need the archer to finish the job. Oh, it backed up. All right. I feel like I should aim at this spot or something. Then is there something better to do though?
Can your
You
bard move?
wait. This doesn't resist me. I can kill this. All right, I guess this is going to be the way we set it up now. There's just a little barred honey pot that we try and make all the units run into. Ah! Don't shoot the bard! uh, you know what? I'm pretty sure this would deal a luck damage.
Yeah,
That's funny. I don't want it to happen though.
just flee. Just flee.
As in, leave the room?
Well, you can't on this turn, and if you move there, then you will get attacked by this fire python
That will
to the
make me
north of you.
constricted then, yeah.
Yeah, so you gotta run into it. The pythons need to deal constricted less often.
What, so just not guaranteed every single time they attack? What could be wrong with that? Uh, yeah, I still can't deal with you. I can deal with you, but it's not that important. Wait, hang on. You're getting stronger for each unique element deploy. Can I get rid of the last? Yeah, that's big brain. Okay. Yeah, take that, Python.
I'm gonna drop off the call for 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Okay. I probably won't be on
Uh,
stream anymore when you return then.
yeah, that's okay. So I'll say goodbye to the stream, and then we'll talk secret shop after the stream.
Sure. I might like I said, I don't have an infinite amount of time this afternoon though.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I thought for like 10, 15 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, let me know when you're back. I'll probably wrap things up pretty quickly after this. I guess it was good to get your audio for half of the stream still. Is he gone? He just left. Okay, we'll leave it. Let's finish the room. Um, God, my brain is actually melted from this, but we can get there. We can get there. You can die now. But no, apparently not. I need to kill one more element still before that kicks in. Interesting. Perhaps I should be like aiming like here. I'm trying to think of how. Hey, okay. Maybe we want this to happen then. It's pretty hard to kill this grappler too. Oh, that was dumb. I could have had the kill if I had only thought about it correctly. Let's do it this turn. Learn from my mistakes. Pew. Nice. Alright, now you are much weaker again. But we actually want to do something like this, I think, for the sake of our archer. This is so hard. This is like if you're still on watching at this point in the pod anyway. Hello, congratulations. But the game, this level seems pretty rough. Yeah, it's extremely rough. This is basically the test map, which is how many units can you fit in the game and have it still even work. So it's not necessarily an intended gameplay experience, but we might put it in the game if we can find a way for you to be able to build up an army that's actually good at facing it. It requires like I said a couple of times, just too much brain power. Like it's beyond the fun point. It's like when you play Magic the Gathering and you're like, I can win this, but I need to play 40 cards, which is, sometimes it's what you want, but not often. I'm just going to be sniping the rest of these enemies with the archer, I think. Yeah, I didn't know how to resolve this. This is a very strong unit. I still don't know how to resolve it, to be honest. It's going to be a problem. It can get to the bard next turn, which is bad. We need to make sure we protect against that, I think. It's not easy to do, though. I think we have to move this back. Like, you can survive standing next to this, so let's do that. He loves to hop over. You shoot you. Bong, bonk. Nice. Okay, look how many arrows there are. This has been a ridiculous game. Well, This is what playtesting streams are for, pushing the limits, apparently. You can't be shot. That's why you're not dead yet. Like, I could just leave the room because the door's open, but instead, I feel like we gotta close it out, you know? We just gotta get there. Oh yeah, why not get the massive, like, overkill on this too, just for the fun of it? One snake remains. Can the snake be defeated? I hope so. You only have 4 defense now. Are you within range? No, move here. Let's move this down here because it can also defeat the snake. Oh yeah, of course you'd go straight for the boss. That does make the bar. That does make sense. Wow. Challenge level post main game level. Yeah, it originally we made this room to stand in for the final boss until we had a final boss. So it might not ever make it into the game, or it'll be like a secret mode in quotation marks, I think, because like I was saying, it's just too many units. Like you just sit there being like, I can't process what's happening. It's kind of cool, just as like a Oh, hello, Ricky. Wait, do you want to be like back on Discord? Because we're still in the call together, aren't we? Oh no, I'm in a call on my own. How does that work? How can you be in a call on your own?
Hello.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Uh,
When you were saying goodbye before, I had my cursor over the hang up button, and then I tried to move my cursor, and it just pressed it, and so I just hung up on you.
I thought that if you had ended a call, that like it would end the call, not just leave me in it on my own, talking to myself. It's kind of weird.
So then I called you again, and it just instantly connected. It
Ah,
was like, just put me back into the call that you were still in.
maybe the user interface was just like desynced or something. We won, but at what cost is pretty much where that went. So
I mean, you still have units, so
yeah, look,
I call this an absolute win.
it could have been worse. I just can't believe how difficult that was. Oh, okay, we got upgrades. Upgrades, people. Let's not sink too many of them into the one unit. Maybe the hunter again. The merc's kind of good. I like that. Who's you? Who stays still a lot? The archer stays still a lot. That's good. Okay. I don't need to play the entire last biome again. Let's check if there's anything else here that I haven't properly dug into.
There are way too many punishments on this board.
You can see. Oh, I know what it is. Um, Punishments spawn next to unit tiles, but in the Fey biome, they also do just spawn. So we should just turn that off. Uh, there's a. Oh, let's look for it. Waitings. No, it's in the board game map view controller. Then there are. Oh, maybe it's not done in data, it's done in code, yeah. Where when we do populate board, gets token config, that's the one. Then Fey board. No, board game token generation config. Goodness, what a name. Token Fey board token config. Yeah, so punishments just shouldn't be an option then, is what we're saying, right?
Yeah, probably.
Like not independent of the units anyway.
For the time being, I mean, all of this is going to get.
Reworked a bunch, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's another one checked off though. I think well, my brain power is fading, so I think I might call the stream here. Thank you for for anyone who managed to hang out to the end of this one, and also, I mean, we'll see like if anyone comments it on YouTube, but it's very funny having like Ricky once again missing from half the audio. Uh,
I am a ghost.
yeah, one day I'll work out this whole streaming business, but probably not soon. Um, cool. Well, in that case, yeah, thanks for hanging out as always. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you, especially if you're on the VOD. See you, Harrick. Have a good one. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I've never tried before. Um, Yeah, if you want to find out more about the game, you can check it out on Steam. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow the studio on Twitter. You could even follow Ricky on Twitter as well. We've got a Discord. We have all these things. It's
This
all in the
guy.
description of the YouTube video. I at some point I will have the script for this like memorized, but I don't currently. And on that, I guess slightly awkward way of ending it. Goodbye. Ricky, do you want to also